Are you ready to create a life you crave? Let's spin that doom loop of negativity into an upward success cycle and start living lucky. Good morning. I'm Jana.
I'm Jason.
And I need some advice.
I know, we both do.
We're in a pickle, a big old pickle. We're
diving into financial investments.
We are tackling this area of our life head on. And here's the thing, is sometimes I think you and we want to root for the underdog. We want to help people around us, especially people who have come in and out of our life.
Yeah, and we consider them friends.
We want to send the message, I believe in you, and I'm going to take a chance on you.
Yeah.
However, here's the predicament that we are in. We have a friend who is just now becoming a financial advisor.
Yeah, and licensed and everything. So they've been through the schooling, but they don't have the real life experience.
No.
And the investments that we're looking into, the
and
total,
they don't have the mindset that Jason and I have. Jason and I have spent 8 years with intensive mindset awareness and broadening our mindset when it comes to abundance, wisdom, the communities that we form, living in purpose, living in service, our spiritual. I mean, we have really gone into the deep end when it comes to self-development. So not only are we trying to help a friend become a financial advisor, but they still have a mindset that's a little bit fixed and limited, if I'm to be completely real.
Well, and they're also still I believe that's still in the education phase. Because
definitely.
Without the real life experience, you can have all the intellectual knowledge that you want, but until you are applying it, it's like they say, every plan is great until it meets resistance. There's resistance in the stock market. There's resistance in any type of financial investment, right?
So let's just, I would love people to call me right now. I would love people to call me or send me an email because I need your help. I need an outside perspective, which is what we talked about on our last podcast.
That's right.
I need an outside perspective on what I should do because friendships and relationships are extremely valuable to me. However, for this particular area, we're the ones taking the risk.
Yeah. When the financial obligation is upwards of $250,000, $250,000 is basically the minimum financial buy-in here, then I don't believe it's my responsibility to pay for my friend's education in the real life experience.
Or help my friend get their first clients.
Right.
So that they can go and tell other people, well, I've helped Jana and Jason.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And it feels to me like, yes, I want to be a good friend, but I also feel that I'm really trying to be optimistic about all this, but sometimes when you do business with friends, it can blur the line a little bit.
That's where the old saying, this is show business, not show friends, comes in.
Oh, I've never heard that before.
Yeah. And it's business. This is a financial transaction.
Yes.
We want to help our friend, but I can't in good faith and good conscience say, I'm going to pay $250,000 so you can get your feet wet here.
I mean,
because it could turn out wonderfully. I mean, just the mindset of a rookie can be exactly what we need.
I know. I also think about, our path and us starting our business and the people who
we want people to have faith in us,
who really took a risk on us, having us come to some of these big companies, and the people who stuck out their arm and said, you know what, I believe in you.
Yeah. But also when I look back on that, a lot of them were friends of friends. So like once removed, and they saw what we had been doing. So we already had a track record.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been speaking since the Olympics.
My whole life.
Yeah.
I've been speaking my whole life. I've been performing, I've been speaking. And once I had my car accident at age 15, it almost feels like disability awareness has been a side job. It's just part of the gig of being in a wheelchair.
And even when you were hired at the radio station, it wasn't full time. It was, hey, we're going to put you in as an intern.
I know.
And let's see how you do as an intern. And then we're going to make you part of the, like a real part of the family, So I think this is very common practice in a business setting or an investment setting, because they were investing in you as talent. They said, all right, we're going to let you come and improve yourself. So you were able to get the experience.
Yes.
And I don't know that it's our job as a friend
to pay for our friend's experience.
And that's just...
It goes back to that question, though. How do you get experience if nobody will take a chance on you? And if your friends won't take a chance on you, then you start to feed the doubt in your mind and in your heart.
And in the abundance mindset, though, you realize there are 8 billion people on the planet.
That's true.
Don't rely on me.
So why should I need to be your first client?
Right. I want to be your client, but also, especially since we're learning as we go.
It's not like chump change for me at this point in my life. And so I need some sort of reassurance, or I know that
like a mentor.
There are no guarantees, but I need a mentor or somebody that has done this before.
That already has the real life experience. That's already been on the battleground. And that's the thing, is when both parties are learning, and the other, like if it's not me getting, like I'm taking the most risk.
Yes.
And the other person is learning as well.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel like an equal exchange.
True.
Like we're both paying for our education, except for I'm the only one fronting the money.
Yeah, you're right.
So part of that education
is money blurring?
Well, money's
let's just think of it as I don't know, can we substitute instead of money? Can we say that, you know what, brooms. We're buying brooms or something. I don't know.
Do you want to call it energy? Because money is just energy. It's a way of it's a physical way of paying for someone's energy. So
let's just say I have a wheelbarrow full of energy. And a friend of mine comes up and says, "Hey, I'm starting an energy seeding business where I take people's energy and I actually plant it for them.
I plant it in other things and to create more energy."
And so then I say, "Okay, well, have you done this before?"
Nope. But I got
However, I've been going to school and I've been learning. So in theory, I have an idea of how this could work. I just need somebody to take a chance.
I know what to look out for.
Yes. I just need somebody to take a chance and to invest their money or their brooms or their energy. Oh my God. I'm confusing myself.
We're going to do some high risk things and some low risk things and some medium risk. So you'll be diversified. And I'm going to learn a lot through this process.
And here's the other thing. If this friend of ours came across as being super confident, that would be a different thing. However, this friend of ours is coming across as, well, there are no guarantees. And you've read the books. You've read more books than I have.
And I haven't done so well with my own energy.
Oh, yeah, my own. That's true. Like you would never go to a dentist with bad teeth, right?
Yeah.
And this particular financial advisor has a bankruptcy. I don't want to throw them under the bus.
A history of not being that successful, which is great that they got all the knowledge. Like they went and they studied it, got the knowledge, and might have made the turn to now be very successful. And I hope so.
Okay, what would you guys do? Whoever is listening to this, Jason and I are in a blind spot right now, and we need some outside help. We need somebody to listen to what we're going through. And I mean, I guess another conflict that I have inside my soul is that I value relationships higher than I value money.
Energy. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so that is the conflict that I'm having. However, I value my dreams above all of those. And I feel that God is at the top of my pier.
Yeah.
And then underneath that is my dreams. I want to do everything I can to make my dreams come true. And it has come to my awareness that I need resources in order to make that happen. And so I need to be able to invest my energy into making more energy so that I can impact the world and do the work that God is, I feel, putting on my heart.
Yeah. So if you have any thoughts or ideas on this, or give us your perspective on which way you think we should go, because we also have another advisor that is well-versed and has a track record that proves success. Which way would you lean in this?
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of mucking up the territory though by putting that.
Well, it's available, and the fact is that we can have new friends and still keep our old friends.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, why am I saying that this is a friend make or breaker?
So friends are a resource as well. I mean, it's a mutually beneficial resource. Where does the line get drawn in responsibilities between the two? That's the question. Like, am I beholden to a past relationship and friendship that I'm not supremely confident in, and I'm still learning into this equation right now? Or am I free to have this new friend because resources are abundant,
right? And
say this person has marked all the boxes and has a history of success. I'm learning. I want this person to teach me what they know and lead me in the right direction. Or do I need to go back to my old friend and say, I know that you're learning, I'm learning. Here's all my money and energy. We're going to learn together through this, and I may come out with no energy.
Yeah.
My email address is admin@startlivinglucky.com.
Email us.
I would love to hear from you.
Yeah, tell us what you think. Be our advisor on this.
Yeah, admin@startlivinglucky.com.
If this was your predicament, how would you deal with it in your life? We would greatly appreciate your feedback.
Because we want to keep living lucky.
That's true. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye. If the idea of living lucky appeals to you, visit us at startlivinglucky.com.